What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Omniheroes video. That's right, guys. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my other games. It's just been a crazy day for Final Fantasy. Obviously, I'm super excited, but there is a lot going on for this game as well, and a lot of things that are coming out. So, a couple things I want to talk about first. We're going to talk about Portia, the Storm Voyager, who is the brand new Ethereal Dawnbringer Monarch character who looks pretty damn incredible, but also kind of reminds me of a similar unit that's coming out very soon, or that is out actually already. And then you guys can see a couple other ones here. Okay, so this right here, we know we're optimizing with this. There is going to be a big massive increase of a patch coming out very soon. Huge update is coming. There you go. There it is right there at the end of September. And then at the end of September, the earliest sneak peek from Marina, so you guys can kind of see what's going on. So first off, you guys can see a couple things here. Okay, let me just go through them real quick with you. There you go. So the luckiest moments on Omniheroes, forget about that. Event schedule, we know about this. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back to this. There's actually a lot here. So one of the things that are coming out right now is going to be this brand new relic with Portia called Knight's Edge. So this is going to be a brand new Mystifier and Valianter weapon. It looks incredible, to be honest. Animation wise, looks really cool. So if you are going to be a Mystifier main, especially with Catherine being out and you did summon for her, this one here might be something you might want to go for, especially if your second team is going to be Valianters. This here is going to probably be something that a lot of Mystifiers will need. I don't know much about it yet though, but I can just say animation wise it looks cool. And you can see here it's the little clock there. Probably will sit as your third relic most likely, but again, legendary relics are never needed. They're just going to boost your power quite a bit in the first place, right? So if you're looking for something legendary, you're in a Mystifier, you may want to hold on to that. A new Abyss Crusade boss is also dropping. You guys can kind of see here, he looks really cool. I don't know what he is yet, but he looks like a giant snake with like, look kind of like Mestima, but with like snake features. If you look like closely, let me see if I can boost. Can I go closer? I can't. No. So but I want to see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh no, I can't zoom in. Here we go. Let's take a look. See that? Like, look at that face. Looks like a serpent of some sort with scythes. I don't know, maybe large talons or something, but I can't. You know what I mean? Like, it looks really cool. So the Abyss Crusade looks like we're going to be getting a brand new boss, which is refreshing because the one we currently have is decent. It's kind of cool. I do like the whole giant Lavos looking thing, but this guy looks pretty damn badass too. So very excited to try this out, and also just new mechanics on the bosses, right? Which is going to equate to new teams and all this other stuff that we need to do here. So there's that, and then Omnihero here she is, Portia. So another pirate. Ethereals are just full of pirates, man. Hot pirates. She has both eyes though. She is a monarch, so that's gonna be a little bit tougher to obviously get, and actually a really good thing with monarchs. She's gonna be a warrior, and then also a Dawnbringer and a Valianter / Ethereal. I don't know why this is Valianter, to be honest. I don't know if she's both. I guess I have no idea why that works that way, but it should just be like, yeah. I'm really confused about this one. Anyways. She will be summonable through the Synergy Summon event. Perhaps this is a mistake. I'm going to talk to the devs about that. You can see right here. There we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, the Valianters part is not real. Okay, good. I was going to say, like, why does she have two different... Anyway, so she's an Ethereal Dawnbringer Monarch. Looks... Not going to lie, looks hot as hell. And let's talk about a little bit about her moves. There's a full picture right there. So she has an anchor as a freaking weapon, man. That's crazy. She does remind me of another character, though. I'm going to go over Kit with you guys, and you guys will probably have a good understanding of why she reminds me of another character. So let me quickly close into this. So here's her name. Title is Storm Voyager, Class Warrior, Ethereals, Dawnbringers, Monarchs. So that picture was incorrect, so they'll have to fix that. So her active 1 is Portia attacks the backline enemy, dealing physical damage. Now, I don't know if this is... It looks like it's a single target move. So that's kind of a meh thing. I'm not really happy about the single target. I hate single target stuff. But Portia attacks the frontline enemy also kind of confuses me here, because it looks like this might be backline enemies with a plural, and this one will be frontline enemies with a plural. I think it might be AoE arrow effect for backline and frontline. Okay, so her passive skill, Battle Roar, at the start of each round. This is the part that kind of reminds me of Janna. Portia summons a Vanguard in an empty allied slot. The Vanguard does a single enemy attack and then self-destructs upon death, dealing damage to all enemies. So very similar to what Janna does, where she, when there's an empty slot, she brings in a prisoner. The prisoner does an attack, and then AoE blows up and pretty much hits all the opponents. So very, very similar in that regard. And then her passive 2, the Navigator, when Portia receives healing, any excess healing will be converted into attack. And then increase in Portia's crit rate will also increase her attack as well too. So clearly sits perfectly with the Ethereal team and the Dawnbringers, right? Because Dawnbringers increase attack, so that's going to be really, really useful. Now, excess healing units like Karnak, units like Mestima, other units who do any form of healing, such as Atropos, if you put them together in the same team, even though they're not the same faction, is going to really help boost her attack. But you really want that additional crit rate from Karnak and the Ethereal. So having a 4-to-1 or a full-on 5 Ethereal team is great. Now, where she's going to fit in really well is the removal of someone like Ellie, who's a magic user, or someone like Dorabella, who's a magic user, if you want to put in a full-on physical DPS group, which is Mestima, Karnak, Katarina, Portia now, and then you can throw in, like I said, Atropos or somebody else who has physical damage assistance to make them a lot heavier hitters, right? So she's going to be coming out in September. Now, it does say Synergy Summons, so it looks like it's going to come specifically from that for a little while. I'm not sure. See right here, it says Portia will be available in Synergy Summon event after the update. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get her eventually through any other means, but for now, if you have not been saving your Synergy Summons and you do want her, this is the time to start saving. You guys have what? It's 3 weeks from now before end of September and this drops. So we're going to have another Abyss event. We're going to have a brand new character, a lot of major updates to the game itself for a lot of quality of life things that I've been told. And I'm working on getting a test server still with the devs so I can actually test things out for you guys, provide you guys some ahead of time feedback, and give you guys some more information that you guys may want to know before a unit drops or an event drops, what to expect, how to approach it, etc. Right? So still waiting for that, and I want to give a big shout out to the devs who have been doing an incredible job communicating with us as content creators, as well as just in general the community. So I'm hoping the feedback that the Abyss Crusade, the current one, had will be implemented into the future one, because they do have quite a bit of time to review those feedbacks and come back to us and let us know what the next steps are for the next Abyss, especially from the pay-to-win aspect of things. I hope it's not as bad as it was before. Anyways, Portia looks really good. Super excited to try her out. I don't know how I feel about the text. I got to really see if she's a backline enemies versus backline single enemy, frontline single enemy versus frontline AoE enemy. That's going to be huge. Also, the fact that her sailors, her vanguards, blow up and hit opponents. I'm curious to see what the percentages are, because the multipliers obviously make or break a character for the most part. But overall, super excited to get her. This is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.